How we can smash our 2023 goals. I've been setting goals since 2019 and it's something I'm very big on. Without setting goals, I was a little bit lost and didn't really know what I wanted out of my life. I had a lack of direction, and if I'm being honest, I wasn't happy. This is because I hadn't taken the time to sit down and think about exactly what I wanted out of life. When I wrote my first goals down, I had some much needed clarity and purpose. My main goal in 2019 is the same as 2023, and that is to be financially independent. This is because it will give me the time freedom I crave. It will give me more time with my family, and it will enable me to do more of what I love. In today's video, I'll be talking about 1, why I was in desperate need of goals, 2, how to write your goals down, 3, 2023 goals, and finally, an absolute must with any goal setting. Desperately in need of goals. Always whinging about money or a lack of money. Unhappy at work, unhappy in general as I was filled with negativity. I was even bringing my negativity home with me. This was me in mid-2018, and it's not a period of my life I'm particularly proud of. Hopefully this isn't you, but if it is, I honestly feel that setting goals can really help. Part of my problem was that I had no clarity, as I didn't really know what I wanted from life. Things started to change as I literally forced myself to be happy, especially at home, as I focused on being present at home, and I made a conscious effort not to bring my negativity home with me. Things improved in 2019 as I was happier and I was able to be happy and positive at home. This was the main thing for me, as I wanted to be the best version of myself at home. This improvement was partly down to my new set of goals. In fact, my goals for 2019 were my first set of goals. This process helped me to realise exactly what I wanted out of my life. How to write your goals down. There are loads of methods of goal setting when you start to look into it, like SMART goals: specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. You can write goals down in a notepad, for example, or in a journal if you want to keep things close to your chest. You can write them on a whiteboard and let the whole family see what your goals are for the coming year. This might just give you some accountability and give you that push that you need to reach your goals. Personally, I've started to write them out in my office so my family can see on a whiteboard. It gives me the push I need to really go for my goals. And I also write them out in detail in my notepad. This has proven to me to be the most effective way of writing goals over the last few years. The Strangest Secret by Elle Nightingale is a YouTube video I highly recommend. The video talks about visualization and manifestation. Nightingale also talks about how we should be setting goals, and it's all about being crystal clear with what you want. If you want, for example, the latest SUV, don't just say that you want an Audi Q5. This type of goal setting might mean you end up with the wrong colour Q5, and it might be 15-year-old, it might be a banger, it might be on its last legs. You have to be very clear with what you want. In this example, just imagine you want an Audi Q5 and it has to be 2023. The engine size is 2.0 litres and it's got 0 miles on the clock. You visualise the interior and know every little detail. Visualise this goal and write it down and get as much detail down as possible. The Strangest Secret goes into much more detail and is a video worth watching. If you're open-minded, I know this video will help you with goal setting and will help you to smash your 2023 goals. It's got a law of attraction feel to it and reminds me of The Secret, which is a book that went viral about 15 years ago. 2023 goals. This year, I'm going for it and I've got about 25 goals. To me, the big goals, but are achievable, and I'm determined to smash all 25 goals. The 6 very important family goals I've got, like taking my family on holiday. I've got 10 fitness and health goals, most notably to be a black belt in BJJ. Finally, there are 9 goals that will push me closer to financial independence. Duff money is going to be a big part of 2023 for me and will help me to become a full-time investor. It's also going to help other investors to achieve their financial goals. The Duff Money blog, podcast and YouTube channel will continue, and then there's going to be an online course to help investors to invest safely and to invest with skill. With 20 years of experience, I know what not to do, and more importantly, I know exactly how to invest. All of my experience and knowledge will go into my online course, the complete investor's guide for safe success. Hopefully, you've got your goals written down and managed to achieve the goals you set. With goal setting, it gives you clarity and much needed direction, in my opinion. It gets you to really think about your life and what you want from your life. This is what it's done for me over the last few years, for what it's worth. There's just one more thing we have to do before we go after our 2023 goals. An absolute must with any goal setting. Goal setting has helped me over the last few years, and I would recommend it to anyone. But there have been times when I've become a bit obsessed and have pushed too hard, if I'm honest. Let's just say I haven't always been in the room over the last few years. I haven't been fully present, and this is something I've been acutely aware of since the beginning of 2022. I'm aware of it and I'm working hard to find balance. What I've realised is it's okay to push hard at achieving all of your goals, but it can't come at the detriment to being present when you're with your family or your friends. If I'm with my wife and kids, I'm going to be in the room in 2023. I'm determined to give them all of my attention. You might not have had any experience of this, and you might have the right balance. Fair play if this is the case for you. If you've been like me, on the other hand, you might have struggled to get some much needed balance over the last few years. All I'm trying to say is that we can push hard at our 2023 goals, and we can also be present in the moment. We can do both. This is the best and healthiest way to approach goal setting from my experience over the last few years. The thing is, personally, I'm open-minded, and I hope you are too. I know that anything is possible, and I know that we can smash our goals in 2023. Keep smiling, enjoy your time with the people you care about, and push hard every day. Anyway, that's just about it for today's video. If you found value in the content, a thumbs up would be a big help and help me get the content to other investors to help other investors. Thanks for listening.